Okay, we are now recording. Marketing Hangout, November 23rd. There's only 3 of us, so you guys know the spiel.
Oh yeah. So, where should we start today? Would we, Emily, did you get a chance to review the document also for the content for the working group page?
Yeah, I think so. I added a comment. I said it's a little bit too long. Apart from that, it looks okay.
Can you paste that link in the chat?
Yeah.
Just so I don't have to dig it out.
Just gotta open in a separate tab. I just changed it again. Great. All right, so let me put it in the meeting. When I'm sharing, where can I send the message?
You have to do the drop down along the top, the ellipses, dot.
Okay.
So there should be.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, I hate when it just redecorates, reorganizes your desktop when you go into share mode. And then paste it in the chat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, and it went to just to Emily.
Oh, you guys are talking behind my back. Okay, I know what's going on now.
So I'll close that. All right, so I haven't reviewed it yet, but I would love everyone's feedback before I start just chipping away. Amelia did quite a lot of suggestions.
I did not, but I will.
I don't understand. So it crosses it out if it's a suggestion?
It seems it deleted everything, right?
Yeah, but it's, delete. Okay. I guess I will review this and kind of clean it up for our next call, might be best. What do you guys think? Or if you guys want to put comments on anything that you agree with this, that would be awesome. So we can have like more than one voice about, the changes being made.
I'll review this later today. I did not take a look at this, so that's my bad. But I will definitely take a look at it today and provide any feedback.
Because
so
I'm confused on this comment because everything's crossed out.
Yeah, I only had to put a comment on the issue itself.
Mm-hmm.
I have not looked at what Amelia comment. Looks
okay.
like
Well, the doc is found in from 11 days ago. The page content.
Oh, okay.
It's here.
Okay, so that's the issue.
And yeah, it's issue 266, and then from there, I'd like to get to clean like this. I don't know what to do right now. Clean this up a bit, and then we can start putting it on the webpage so we can visualize how it's laying out. And then when we get to a spot where you think the first version's okay, we go from there. Does that make sense? So yeah. This is just the subtabs. So here is the content for the subtabs, but a lot of the sections on the subtabs just don't have information yet. I don't know if it doesn't exist or we just didn't put it there. And this is something I think we need to clear up or put the correct links that are needed before we make this page live.
Yeah, the budget stuff hasn't been published yet.
Mm-hmm.
That literally is a work in progress.
Okay.
So I understand. We'll just have to leave. I'd leave the tab there.
Yeah.
But kind of
coming soon.
Yeah, exactly. Do the road work dude, you know,
Mhm.
animated GIF kind of thing. Okay, I'm joking, but yeah.
And I will just tab these over for future. Okay, that's fine. I don't know what this is about.
But I think I'm a bit confused. It looks at a comment and Amelia crossed all out. She may not mean to cross all out. Is
That's what I'm
it
wondering.
replace with
Yeah. She's putting, I don't know when you're doing suggestions if you have a title that you can put with it, but it's delete, but it doesn't go to a certain part. Well, she's not working this week. I don't know what the best way to get around this for now would be.
Is it possible to hide his comment and then bring, because once
Then
it's deleted
back.
and it's difficult to read now.
Exactly. Suggestion mode, editing, and it stays there.
Okay, let's see.
If you go to viewing mode, that's fine, but you kind of want to edit and suggest.
That's actually interesting. I don't think I've ever done just viewing mode in a document that I could edit. Okay.
It's good if you don't want to make any changes by accident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think when she commented, she highlighted all instead of just the bit she want to comment.
Yeah. I'm just gonna have to clear this up a bit.
Yeah, what I might do right now is, let's see, we don't need to spell the prospectus. We need one question to be answered on the body. So where did this content come from? So I'm gonna highlight it so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. Where did all of this content come from?
Your slide deck.
Okay, so that's what I thought. I mean, that's kind of her point, is we don't need to, I think she meant sell instead of spell. We don't need to basically sell the prospectus. We need one question to be answered on the body of the page before the links are provided.
But this isn't tabs. This is like, these are just an overview of what the working group is. Like we talked about it last time, it should be like an introduction and then some more information, just like your key services, kind of introducing them, telling them more about it. And then if they want to dive deep, there's the tab section underneath.
Right.
Yeah.
So can you pull up the draft that you had during the last call? Yeah, what that top level. Yeah, there you go.
I think it's this. I don't think I've made any changes. Nope, this is something else.
Yeah, I just want to see the look and feel again.
Yeah. I put it in here somewhere.
Because what she crossed out, like all those bullets, I'm trying to visualize what that would look like on the web page. So I'm trying to understand that aspect of it a little bit.
Oh, I think I saved it. No idea. Hold on. There we go.
Ooh, so I can go look at this too.
Yep. Sorry, my dog's talking. So I added some updates from our last call. Actually, I did add in like become a member, join the discussion, working group charter buttons. I don't know if they're exactly correct, but then there's the quotes. Then there's opportunity.
Okay.
I mean, I definitely think we can cut it down.
Yeah, there's a lot there.
Yeah.
But also, yeah, you guys decide what you want to cut down or what you feel is most important, and then from there, depending on how much you cut down, the layout might change a little bit, but that's easy for me.
Right. Okay.
And
Yeah.
then we were talking about, I think Emily, you said something about in these sections, a button that will lead them down to more links that are connected to that section.
Yeah, I think is my point is kind of we cut down here and then have just a 1 or 2 sentence, and then like do a little bit more, expand a little bit more in a separate page, so that you add a kind of another separate tab. I think this is definitely too long. Yeah.
I mean, it's not. I think even having like this much is not terrible, but I mean, this much is still okay. You guys see what I'm highlighting, right?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, good.
Yeah. The thing is, I think is if we can see at least list a few things on one page, not like you have to scroll up and down and be able to see what's in there. If we have like a open vendor neutral community highlighted, and then the other can you go up a little bit?
Yep.
Basically you can show the field opportunity and then like open neutral. What's the third one? If we can key services, can you go down again?
And then it goes to the dive deep into
yeah
links.
If we can show all that 3 on the beginning of the kind of the table, I think that would be quite good. So if we can feed them all on one page.
So if you look,
but we can definitely get it more condensed for sure.
So all those bullets come from the prospectus. So question, do we have a link to the prospectus anywhere, or a placeholder for a link to the prospectus?
That's not the charter, is it?
No.
No. So far, I'm guessing maybe somewhere in here.
So what the reason why I ask, can you scroll back up to the opportunity section?
Yep.
So maybe what we could do is replace almost all of that verbiage with, the following opportunities, and say something like, the opportunities are outlined in the prospectus or something, and then have, a screen snapshot of like, or a clickable image that takes you off to the prospectus. You know what I mean?
Or a couple like highlighted points of it, and then say read more about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
So the other thing is if you go down a little bit and to add a prospectus just on that table. So in this case, like just here, like you have legal budget knowledge, and then maybe put on a prospectus at the beginning. So in this case, like this is hold all the detailed information.
Yeah.
Basically, you have a link there, and then when you click, and then take you here.
The only issue I have so far with how this is like laying out is that it's not telling a story or guiding the visitor down to like some goals. It's kind of just show them this information, and then hopefully they find these tabs down there. I'm a little worried that they won't, it won't guide them down a path. Or, well, if you guys think it works this way, that's fine.
Right.
But maybe we just need to get this information more cleaned up before we can really see that it works for the visitor.
Yeah, there is an awful lot there for like kind of a top level page, I guess. I know it's not the top level page, but for the working group thing, it is pretty busy.
I think the home page for a working group should be a light overview of the goals, opportunity goals, just a couple, like maybe even just kind of paragraph like this, and then connected that section, there's a button or somewhere that would drive them to, say a tab that gives more information, deeper information.
Right.
So yeah, I suddenly have another thought along the similar line. So basically, it's after the code, how about we create the 3 buttons, opportunity, open vendor neutral thing, and then the third thing here. And then click the button directly, take you to that kind of the bottom bit. In this case, the whole page can be shown, and it looks like less busier.
So you're saying make tabs out of these sections?
Yeah, I think I make a tab, and then kind of this the tab can have one sentence as a 2 tip, and then you can, in this case, a 1 page, you can review all the things.
I don't know.
I mean, I wouldn't do too much, really dive into these tabs too much, because when one tab's selected, you can't just scroll and see over. You got to click everything to read it. So I think having the highlights being open, not in a tab, and then guiding them to details is probably the best way from user experience. But what were you thinking, John?
No, yeah, I know. I think, yeah, hiding everything behind tabs is probably, to your point, a little bit too much. I like the idea of doing a little bit of storytelling first. What I'll do is I have to go look and get the link to the prospectus and everything. I think Amelia and I kind of more or less nailed that down. Emily, you may have had comments on it too. And then what we can do is, play around with that, right? So I'll get you a link to that and I'll add it to the Google Doc. And then we can try and somehow massage that in.
Okay.
I'll make I'll make some changes.
One thing I can show you, I did set this up and it works.
Oh, that's sweet.
Oh, that's cool. I like it. That's brilliant.
Can you change the colors? I'm just kidding.
I already tried and it's not really possible.
Oh, you did? That's funny. I was just joking. But that is actually really cool.
I was like, oh, maybe I can change the color. No.
Oh, that's cool. And then you can import into Google Calendar as well, right? When you click a plus, you can import.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, that's nice. I like this.
Brilliant. Really nice.
I was very happy that I figured this out. It wasn't honestly very hard, but I was proud of myself.
Right. Yeah, brilliant. I'm wondering whether you could have a play around, come up with a few kind of pages, so we can we can have a quick look and etc. I think it's again, we kind of, for me, I'm talking in the imagination and etc. It would be cool to see a few versions. So it's
yeah, I think once we nail down the content a little bit more, I'll whip up a couple different layouts and see what people prefer more. Another thing is to remember there will be a working group tab by itself.
Right.
And then from there, if we want to just have an intro page and then links and different things to other detailed pages, like maybe the page for legal is the only has its own page, but I don't think it has enough content for it. But later we could even have sub tabs from that, taking them to all those sections.
All right, I'm a little bit confused on that. Can you scroll to the top?
Top, yeah.
Yeah. So you said along the top where we have projects, resources, you said along there is going to be a working group tab?
I believe so. That was mentioned before, at least.
Okay, so that tab won't take you to this page you were seeing right now. So if we clicked on that, it would.
Yeah, because this is the overview page of the working group. And then, then we can realize if it helps organize the content, we can have sub pages underneath that tab that take you to maybe
I see.
Other sections if we want. If we don't have to all on one page, we can really use multiple pages to lay out the amount of content. If it reads well, being a little bit longer, but we want to break it up, we're able to do it.
Okay. I think I'm starting to see what you're saying.
Yeah. But so this page, just with that, this page should just be the overview of it all,
Mm-hmm.
kind of explaining it all, and then guiding them to the deeper information.
Yeah, I've got some things that I want to, probably pull into, like the key services stuff. I think I do want to keep some of that there.
Mm-hmm.
So I might go in and comment on some of these deletions and stuff. Let's see. So, I actually can edit this doc. Okay, good. Okay.
Yeah, everyone has access.
Oh yeah, I'll put it in suggestion mode. Any changes I make, and make it even more unreadable. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. After this call, I'm gonna, upload this video to YouTube and everything, and then after I kind of finish that off, I'll review this stock.
Okay, that'd be great. And like I said, once we clean this up a little bit and we feel like it's going the right direction, I can lay out the content and kind of break it up in certain ways and get your guys' opinion, what flows best for you guys.
Gotcha.
But until the content's kind of done or like a little bit cleaned up, it's pretty hard to spend the time laying everything out.
Yep, understood.
Yeah. Anything else with this? I mean, the main thing was just to keep this the content moving. Amelia wanted to so Amelia wants to put quotes from the contributors also, I don't know if it should be in a different section.
No, I don't think it necessarily needs to be in a different section.
We just combine it with the ones we already have?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I don't know what the UI rules, you would know better about how many you could do before, do you have 20 dots, right? If we get 20 quotes, we're nowhere near that. I think we have probably, if you include the 3 or 4 that are already there,
Mm-hmm.
3 community quotes, right? That's probably still fine on that daisy wheel or whatever what do you call that?
A carousel?
Carousel, thank you. That's what I meant.
Yeah, that's fine. I can also lay it out a little bit different if we have more. We can have 3 quotes there at one time instead of 2. And if it gets really long, what we can do is we can just code up where it shows 3 at a time, smaller, and they pick it randomly, like we set up for the
right.
Jakarta 9 landing page.
Or split it between contributing members and community members. I don't know about having 2 separate carousels though. You're the UI person. That might be too much.
A lot of carousels on one page.
Hey man, it's like MySpace all over again.
Yeah.
Okay. So, fair point.
Yeah, we can mix them in here, and then later as it grows, we can find a different solution. That's not a problem.
Okay.
So I think for that code what kind of purpose do we want to show this code for? If we want to get people to get org to join the MicroProfile working group, so probably that's kind of the different code. So from what I have read, for this quote, from the kind of the IBM, Red Hat, and etc., is all saying about how good the MicroProfile community is, how important the project is. I think it's kind of also the committers will comment how enjoyable the community is, hopefully along the similar line. So I think it all focus on the similar thing. So it would be good to just put them all together. The other thing is I don't know, is kind of the other thing I'm thinking, I don't know how much work is needed. It's just this wild thing is a kind of, you can directly like this web page can be like a flash, like a flashing card. Basically, it's the kind of all the code can rotate like that. So it's a kind of
You mean like
instant or yeah, instant or you like kind of move the mouse so you can.
but it is every 20 seconds.
Yeah,
also.
yeah, like that. So kind of it's I think it's a rotate among a lot of code and etc. So people just say how yeah, it's kind of how good the MicroProfile community is and or from a different perspective and etc.
Yeah, so I added a link to the chat that just shows there's currently 3 additional quotes. So if you want to pull those up, it's up to you. From Edwin, Amelia, and myself. Bruno Baptista looks like he's got one in the works he's working on. So yeah, I tried intentionally to provide a non-vendor perspective. Really more just me as a community member. And I think the others are as well. So
yeah, I think it's okay. Say okay, later on I can add some quote. I mean, directly from the commander point of view as well. I think, and then like as we go along, we can like the more and more people can add their idea, add their kind of feelings about this community. So I think it's a kind of showing how diverse this community is.
Yep.
Sounds good. So I'll start to mix these in there, and we'll see how they move.
Oh, I like your book.
Okay. Nice.
Wow, that's I have not seen a kind of. Oh gosh! So what's the breed of this?
He's a French bulldog.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Wow, bonjour. Gosh, that's wow! It's very special. Gosh, I have not seen this.
Yeah. He's my first son. Very, very expensive.
Very
son.
cute.
Oh, yeah. Geez. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Very cute.
So not the healthiest breed in the world.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll look at this tomorrow or the next day, John, after you put your 2 cents in.
Okay.
Emily, please feel free also to kind of click and comment a little bit. Just chipping away a little bit at each piece will help. And then as it takes shape, I'll do a couple new versions.
Right.
Okay.
So hopefully after John's work, maybe it's readable. So if it's readable, I can, I will see whether I can contribute any.
Sounds good.
Okay.
What else do we have on the list today? Today the 9th? Oh, we didn't even update the minutes. I'll do that after the call.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Thanks a lot for that.
Yeah, I'll take care of that. As for tickets, I don't believe we have. Well, there's quite a lot of them, but
yeah, I created. Amelia asked me to create some talks, so I just create a few 3 for the talks.
Okay. Oh, you put some talks in here?
Yeah, the top 3.
When did they happen?
Today.
Okay, good. I was worried I missed it and they've been sitting there for a while or something.
No.
Okay, I'll take care of these tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take care of these.
Oh, I'm gonna take a look at that. Yeah, I've got the MicroProfile 4 presentation. Can you click on that one real quick? I just want to know if she's got a link to it. I can also update that with a link. Yeah, she's got a link. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and Emily, feel free to take a look at that too. It's just, I tried to format it a little bit differently to yeah, you can tell 99th month of 2020. Just in case, right? It's not finished yet. All the content is yeah, all the content is pretty much finished, I think. I changed things around a little bit in terms of how I talk about each spec. And I added the working group slide and stuff like that. So feel free to take a look.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you know, provide some comments.
I hope you don't mind if when I tweak your designs.
Go, absolutely go for it.
Well, let me know when you're done if you want me to give it a little cleanup, you know, with the colors, the MicroProfile colors and things.
Yeah, those have been the standard approach that we've been using for every single presentation since, I don't know, the first one. So I just literally copied and edited. If you want to scroll down to maybe just go down one slide. So you can see the approach I took, Emily, was just what's new, incompatible changes, and then links off to the specification. Actually, go down 2 more. Yeah, what's new, incompatible changes. And I don't provide like everything that's new. There's like a lot of information here. I'm trying to figure out like, before Cesar had, you know, every minor update listed with links off to the GitHub issues. I thought I would just take a slightly different approach, just providing some of the more major what's news. And because this is a major release, add incompatible changes and just try and create a summary slide for each spec.
Yeah, I think spell out the incompatible changes and also the big kind of what's new functionalities are great. Yeah.
Yeah, and so if they want more, they can go click on the specification in it, right? And the changes links, and then they can go see what more really means. It's kind of ugly, but it's probably sufficient for now.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll stick them in 2 columns. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the other thing that just for this open API thing is kind of remove the deprecate. So I think the incompatible changes. I think the other thing that we can add is add a link to their PDFs that section, because there's a section, the not PDF, HTML, that section.
That's what the changes does. Can you just click on changes at the bottom?
Oh, that'll go to incompatible changes.
It's just the release. These don't exist yet because they haven't been published. But yeah, it points to the release notes, and I thought it even pointed, or if you click to the release, that might do it too, and that probably doesn't exist because it's an RC. But that just points to our release page, right, where it shows what they are.
Yeah.
So I forward reference things that don't exist yet.
Yeah. So the other thing I think is in the hiding incompatible changes, maybe you also cannot add make it a hyperlink to point to the section under the releasing note. There's the incompatible changes section.
Yeah, yeah, maybe do that.
Yeah,
it's not a bad idea, but they don't exist yet. Maybe when they exist, yeah.
Working in progress. Yeah, looks good.
Okay, good enough for now. All right, that's it for that slide, for the slide deck.
Okay. Where's the work? No, that's working group. Go back. I guess I did some work before on the compatibility and member guest banner. I think these two. Remember the badges that we were working on? Are those coming later to be discussed again or not? The committer badge, is it this one or? what is the compatibility badge?
Yeah, that's coming later.
Okay,
If you're talking about compatible implementations, that badge.
I believe so. I created 2.
Yeah, that's going to be post 4.0.
Yeah, here you go. Yeah, compatible logos.
Because that's gonna
So that's
gonna
later.
have to go through legal review and all that stuff. So that's gonna happen probably in Q1.
Okay, perfect. Wow, the list got bigger.
Yeah, it did.
It was almost down to nothing.
Slacker.
I don't think I'm on many of these ones anymore. I get all mine done.
There you go. Actually, I see a lot of my face in those assignees. So crap.
I talked to them. There you go.
Oop.
There's mine. Okay. What else would you guys like to discuss?
Well,
branding resource page. I think that's going to be later. I'm not sure which this is about actually. Oh, the branding page. Yeah, we're supposed to be starting to chip away at some presentation templates, I believe, for MicroProfile. And when those are done, I haven't got to it. Obviously, it'll be added to this section.
Okay.
Is there anything?
Are those just Google Doc templates, or is what? How do you do that?
Where these things?
No. Oh, I thought you said presentation templates.
Oh no, I will. So I will probably do it in Google Slides, just because it's everyone has it.
Yeah. Okay.
So
that's good.
And I'll probably put like 20 different slide layouts so people can just pick and choose, copy and paste.
And then, I mean, I can actually take that and put the MicroProfile 4 presentation under whatever those templates are. So whenever they're ready, I mean, we don't have to have a template before we could publish the existing one as is. Then I could always put them.
When is the 4 estimating to go out?
It's sometime in December. It'll be awfully close to Christmas, to be honest.
Okay, well, I'll put on my list a little higher on the list and see if I can get a solid template done so you can at least use it for the 4.0 release, since it's kind of a biggie.
Okay.
Yeah, and suddenly I thought of something else, like because the MicroProfile 4 is special and will be released around Christmas. Maybe in the kind of template you could add a bit Christmassy.
I'll add a Christmas tree thing.
Jingle bell, you need to add a jingle bell.
Just the little dots on the M are actually ornaments or something connecting.
Yeah. Well, the problem is, then it gets.
Not everyone celebrates Christmas.
Bingo. So I just stay away from it. That's exactly where I was gonna go.
Maybe just snowflakes, if anything.
Okay, okay, that'll work.
Yeah. More of a winter theme could be.
But South America.
They have winter sometime,
Melting snowflake.
All right.
Okay, cool.
Okay. I'll update these minutes after this call, and
all right.
John, you'll add the video, I guess.
Yeah. I'm gonna go post the video. In fact, I'll add the November 9th video as well.
Okay.
Because that's posted. I'll update the meeting minutes with a link to the right videos. So I'll come back. All right. I'm gonna stop recording.
Yeah, great.
Thank you very much.
All right, everyone. Well, I think I'll see everyone here tomorrow, but just in case, have a good Thanksgiving for those of you that celebrate Thanksgiving.
Yeah. See you tomorrow.
Very much.
Yeah.
All right.
Great. Cheers.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.